Nick Dixon. So in Tuesday's Mirror, we have a tale of iconic defiance. Some sailors on in the who showed a degree of defiance to a Russian battleship that we're not allowed to exactly paraphrase.
Right. Well, I actually talked about it the other night on Headliners. It was that they said, Snake Island sailors who told warship, go F yourself, alive and taken prisoner. So the story the other day was that they'd all died and they were going to get a sort of posthumous award for bravery. But now they're saying, actually, they've been captured, although captured illegally, though I doubt Putin particularly cares about that element, and now they're alive. So this is what I said before. I mean, I certainly don't want to doubt the sort of bravery of these soldiers if it is real, but this is the thing where you can't really tell what's real at the moment because we're told they all died, now they're alive. Yeah. And it's this thing about, if you look at some of the tweets coming out of Ukraine, the obvious propaganda is unbelievable. I mean, we've crushed Russia day one and stuff. And people, I've never seen this many, blatantly ridiculous tweets, and I follow Gary Lineker, but it's I don't actually, but so it's quite hard to find out. I don't want to be the person saying, they didn't do this very brave thing, but it is interesting how quick information is changing.
On both sides. True, there was an image, a little bit of video that everyone was sharing for ages, which turned out to be from a Palestinian girl showing defiance to an Israeli.
That's the thing.
From about 5 years ago.
And because people at the moment, of course, they want to support Ukraine, there's a lot of sort of gullibility online where people are sharing something from a completely different time and place, saying, look at this brave thing, and it's got 50,000 likes.
In exactly the same way that we were saying, some people are going, it's not going very well for them. They're not making as much progress as you would think. Other people are going, it's pretty good progress. Actually,
right, I know.
It's as good as...
And there are those, at least on my section of the internet, that say the whole thing is a psyop and not really happening.
Wow.
Yes, I mean, that might be my corner of the internet, but I don't go as far as that. I merely say this is a very brave story. I hope they're all right, and I hope.
Just the fact that they live somewhere called Snake Island makes them pretty brave, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
I mean, that wouldn't be.
It's a sort of
something out of Robert Louis Stevenson.
Yeah, it's a sort of key strategic point for Russia to get much more access to naval waters, and it just happens to also have an enticing name, Snake Island, or a name you'd want to get away from. I don't know.